In this video, we're going to be talking about everything achieved for the Pokemon card business in the last week. I am Joshua Colbo. I run Monster Moss Studio with my wife Nicole, and yeah, we're just doing this little weekly update, and just to keep us kind of accountable to, the internet for everything we've achieved in the week prior. It's also just a good reviewer for me of just kind of reminding myself of everything that we've kind of done, and to know that we basically started our Pokemon card business 2.5 months ago, and just kind of from building other businesses and being self-employed, that it's one brick at a time every single day. If you do one brick for 100 days, you'll have laid down 100 bricks. It's a metaphor for essentially building a house or building anything really. So this will be no different, is that as long as you're moving forward in, at least laying down one brick a day, eventually after, hundreds of days, thousands of days, you'll have built whatever you're trying to build. So yeah, that's a bit of what this video is. So looking back on the week, what we've done is we had the card show on Saturday, and that was super local. I did a video about it. If you haven't watched that one, you can just go back. I talk about the card show specifically. So that went really well, and sold a lot of stuff, bought a lot of singles. People were selling singles like crazy. And again, just to reiterate, that Pokemon card hobby is going absolutely nowhere. It's just the amount of enthusiasm and excitement from everybody that came is just very, very palpable. So definitely not going to go anywhere, so I'm not too worried about that. We also have our largest order from Japan coming. It should be here on Tuesday, so today's Monday, so it should be here tomorrow. And so largest order for us. So we've been mostly kind of floating around like 10 to 12 boxes, like booster boxes coming in. This time we're doing 25. So that allows us to not only maintain sets like Mega Dream and White Flare, which are two sets just for us are just the ones that we were kind of interested in personally, but we've also now expanded into, we'll be carrying Inferno X, Mega Symphonia, Stellar Crown, and Journey Together. So definitely very excited about those. Just fun to basically watch your website go from a few booster boxes to now like whatever we're gonna have, 7, 8, 9, something like that. So it's gratifying to get the work. It's really just a simple cash problem. We have the suppliers, so as long as we have money, we can always just keep buying new and expanding the amount of booster boxes that we have. With that, I did talk about this in the previous video, but I'll kind of reiterate it again, is the reason why we're doing all these card shows is, of course, to generate capital and to sell the booster boxes, since currently the website traffic is slow, but we're new, so I don't expect the website to take off, in like crazy. So we're building trust locally with just the local communities that are around here, and it seems like a pretty robust Pokemon community within at least 2 hours of where I am, so in every direction. So but we're also going to take 3 of those boxes, we're going to break them, and then we're going to trade email addresses for individual boosters, so help us boost our email list. So when I send out just product offerings, pre-orders, like for the new Nihil Zero, that's going to be coming out on the 23rd. Like, we have a pre-order for that on the website. So just little things like that, being at least, I guess, bribe, I guess, people to want to join the email list, and then slowly through that build trust, as well as doing stuff like this. So cat scratching the furniture. All right, what else have we done this week? So obviously I'm getting the new products that we got, the new boosters, onto the website. So that'll be like ready to go, because basically tomorrow, as soon as they come in, I like to wait, even though like I'm relatively certain that they'll show up. I don't want to, right now, I want to be conservative in the idea of, I will have the listing on the website, but I won't like make it live until I actually have product in hand, so I know exactly, like, I have for sure have it. There's no there's no question. It's not lost. It's not anything like that. So sorry, kids got sick, which means I got sick, so dealing with that. Don't worry, I'm not contagious, mostly because we're on YouTube, so I'm not gonna worry about that. What else did we do today? This last week, I did find a new Chinese supplier, so pretty excited about that. Keeping all those Gem 1, 2, and 3 booster boxes like in stock has been super hard. Basically, like as soon as I take them anywhere, they disappear. So, which is good. I mean, that's the problem you want to have. You don't want to hold on to inventory. You want to see it disappear as soon as it comes in. Money loves speed. That's what Jar Chomp says. So, I'll maintain that one as being pretty much factual. Now that I got the new supplier, it'll just be reacquiring more capital to invest into getting more Chinese boxes here. So, pretty excited about that. Like, really excited. I know it doesn't show on my face, but I'm a Midwesterner. We don't show off emotions very well. So, as far as that goes, then it's just been working on building the socials. So Nicole has been doing a good job. She's been doing some pack openings. You'll probably see those every Monday, Wednesday, Friday. She's got a Mega Dream Monday and a White Flare Wednesday. She's master setting both in Japanese, and then she'll do a fun pack Friday. So we've been recently able to find packs in the wild, which has been exciting. The scalping's still here for sure. It's definitely a bummer, and it's super annoying just as another vendor to see like, oh look, I saw those things at Walmart too, and you bought them up, and now you're gonna flip them for like 2 to 3 times what they were, or whatever. That's super obnoxious. Or like 2 weeks ago at a show, I had a guy come up, and he was another vendor, and he just had a stack of Phantasmal sleeve boosters that he wanted to trade into something else. It's like, yeah, I mean, I can go to Walmart 2 guy and get these. So like, everything I got that's sealed is harder to get than those Phantasmal boosters. So like, I didn't tell him any of this. I just told him I had to pass. So yeah, so hitting the socials hard. Obviously expanding the videos that I'm trying to make here, and learning how to do a YouTube thumbnail, which I knew it wouldn't be hard, but yeah, just never had to do it. I've done a lot of graphics, Photoshop, all that kind of stuff, but yeah, Canva to make a YouTube thumbnail is just something I had to learn how to do quickly. So I mean, in a slow but not too slow of a week, I guess. So mostly just restock, restock, doing the content, and then just doing these shows and building that email list. So that's basically where we're at, is kind of now. We'll just be doing that every week, and hopefully every week it expands. So yeah, I didn't do too many card deals this last week. That Facebook Marketplace has been mostly where I've been sourcing cards and singles to fill out the cases and stuff. But I haven't had to really do that this time because of, this last show, the show I did 2 weeks ago, I got cleaned out pretty hard from singles, and I was going into the show I did 2 days ago with the lowest market value of inventory that we've ever had. I talk about more in detail in the previous video. So I was a little worried that I didn't have enough stuff for the show I did 2 days ago, and that ended up being like irrelevant, basically. Like, stuff was full, nothing looked sparse, but yeah, I was able to acquire a bunch of singles at that show, so I basically don't have to worry about sourcing singles this next week, which is great because I want to take that cash that I'm getting from these shows, and I'm trying to invest more back into the booster box side of things, because singles come and go really easily, but building the capital to get and build out and flush out and get a nice decent variety of booster boxes is definitely the goal. So I'll definitely be, once I get all my accounting done. I took the day off yesterday to hang out with kids and let the wife sleep because everybody's sick. So I didn't do much yesterday except for post that video talking about the show. And then I think, later, I gotta go to work today. So, but then later I'll have to do all my bookkeeping and stuff and figure out exactly where I'm at. And then I'll actually probably be placing another order, probably for Chinese stuff. So I'm pretty excited. I did some rough calculations, and it seems like I'll be able to put in, like, the trick is with ordering stuff is the shipping fee. The tariff is just a percentage. So if you buy one, it's it's X. If you buy 2 or 10, it's still whatever. So the tariff will move around depending on how much you buy, but it's that shipping. You want to divide that out, as much as you can, so you're not, paying basically $10 per booster box that you're having to add on top of your margin. So that's the goal, is just order as much as possible to reduce the effect of the shipping on the overall cost of the order. So that way you can keep the prices low, but still make like your a decent margin on it. So yeah, so that's what I'll be doing probably next, soon as I finish up here. So I think that's it for this week. Thanks everybody for sticking around, and if you want to check out our website, monstermodstudio.com, got a bunch of Chinese, Japanese stuff up there. We'd love it if you would support us. Thanks again.